What's good, YouTube? It's Coffee on the vid. Tapping back in, man. And rapper the game and 40Glocc got a long-standing beef. We all saw it. The whole world saw it all play out, right? The game jumped 40Glocc on tape, edited the tape up, humiliated him, embarrassed him. There was this long lawsuit and all that. Before that, 40Glocc was a G-Unit affiliate and was always going in on the game, talking wild greasy. There was another incident, altercation situation where 40Glocc and a bunch of individuals had the game hemmed up in Hollywood or something like that, spitting on his car and all that. It was actually the way Whack 100 was able to weasel himself into being the game's manager, having him in this friendly extortion chokehold and all that, right? And here in 2024, the beef carries on. 40Glocc still going in on Game. As you see, Game doing these, I don't know if y'all seen Vitaly, been doing these streams, catching these weirdos and exposing them and all that. And Game took part in one of these streams yesterday. And people 40Glocc is saying about it. He's saying it's a predator versus predator situation. It says, this motherfucker Game scary ass was found guilty of SA. Now, all this ish is some weirdo ish, disgusting, disturbing ish. All these preds, they deserve to be locked up and burn in hell straight up. They're sick flux. With a Game, comment everyone and let me know what y'all think about that, if you consider the Game to be a weirdo or not. Game was not convicted of, and I'm not taking up for him at all on this. He wasn't convicted in a court of law of SA like 40Glocc is saying. He was sued civilly by this girl, and it was on a reality show that was supposed to be like, who's the next girl that's gonna fluck with the Game. After they did the marrying the Game, they did the, what was it called, She Got Game or whatever, and there was a bunch of Insta thoughts and models and some good females as well too. I'm just saying that the case is complicated. She says the Game essayed her. The Game says it's all BS, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He treated the lawsuit like it wasn't serious, which was not a smart move. He didn't even show up at first and lost the default judgment, but nonetheless, he ended up losing the lawsuit. Even after filing motions and going back, and everyone knows where we're at now. The Game been cooking the books, putting all his money in Whack 100's name, trying to do everything he can to avoid paying this woman this judgment. She's over here putting in all these motions, trying to find any revenue stream the Game has and present it to a judge so he can put that garnishment order on it. And, she can dip up in the Game's pockets and take the money, and he just keeps. It's a cat and mouse game. He takes the money, hides it. She figures out the new place he's hiding it, tries to get the judge to put the order out. He moves it here. He puts it in Whack's name. It's all crazy. That's why we see the Game out here scamming and all this. You know what I mean? But so I just want to say that is not the exact same thing. Being criminally and all that. Y'all let me know what you think though. Again, I'm not sticking up for him. We gotta keep it a buck about what we're talking about here. With 40Glocc saying, he was found guilty. He lost a civil judgment that at first he wasn't even showing up to, and owes the woman like $7 million and got a 15-year-old. You see what that says, knocked up. That is not true as well overseas. That is something that was deemed to be false, that there was this woman overseas that the Game or someone was flucking with the mother, and the mother, the mother had a kid that was like a teenager and was taking pictures of a baby and some DMs and put together this whole play to make it look like it was the Game's child. And it was real spooky looking at first, where it looked like Game was foul and flucked up, but if you really dug into it and got down to it, it was Cap. And out here role playing like he's Batman with Bodyguard, and like everybody forgot about it. He definitely needs a better publicist. Vitaly should have turned to Game after and said, now why did you commit SA and aggressively put your hands down that woman's you see what it says, and touch her without permission, and mentions the 15-year-old and all that. Again, those other situations, like 40Glocc hates the game. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all about it. You know what I mean? Game done did a lot of sucker-ish, but I ain't just going to jump to putting that kind of ish on him, especially, like I said, the second situation overseas, straight up cap, proven to be false. The other situation, he lost this lawsuit. I ain't taking up for him. I'm just saying that's all up in the air. I don't know. It was a mess. This guy says, give the guy a break. He told the court it was too dangerous to come back to Chicago. I guess it's really bad there. Don't forget, he was fucking with that young girl that was 16 named India Love, LOL. Then want to fuck with Ruby Rose when she was 17. That was fake. That's why he didn't go to jail. That was fake, all of it. He a master advertiser, promoter. He do what he do, top 3 selling rapper ever. Yeah, LOL. Let me go mess with some young hoes to start some advertising. That's crazy when it's thousands of other ways, dude says. So the India Love situation, I don't know. Was that true indeed? Was Game really doing that? That's a damn shame. If I got to do all this for fame and to keep the lights on, it ain't worth it. If he would stop simping and learn some pimping up there in the Bay, he wouldn't owe no 7 mil. Game sus too, though, and was with Diddy. That's facts. He was definitely with Diddy. Diddy's right-hand man. Some say Diddy's private dancer. It's all for views. These guys don't care. Batman, Game a clown. He talking about himself. He need the same beats. Kim Shy Cracker 81 says, I thought he messed with a underage girl too before he seems corny. Meet them and rob them. Wow. Don't forget about how Whack 100 was around 6'9", who had a weirdo charge in 2015. Hernandez pled guilty to a felony count. That's true indeed. Did you see 3-Finger Whack? Nasty work. Game messed with Diddy. And he messed with the young girl. He can't say anything. So the India Love situation, I totally forgot about that. Is Game a weirdo for that? Is that indeed true, or is that cap? The Game is just that, a game. I never took this clown seriously. Still lame. Why this dude using rappers to press these preds? Game is and always will be a clown. He won't fight nobody his own size. We all know what happened about Rosemo, y'all. That's another thing that's 100% true. Game did get put to sleep by Rosemo in the Fox Hills Mall. Whack 100 does indeed have the footage and has been using that to extort the Game. That's just straight up facts. Game only doing that to make himself feel better about how puffy got them cheeks. Wow, this is crazy, man. And OG Scrappy Loke says lies. So there you have it, man. 40Glocc still going in on the Game in 2024. He's saying the Game is no better than these PREDs, these Nashville Predators that him and Vitaly were exposing or whatever. What do you guys think about it all? The court case, the lawsuit, in your opinion, is 40Glocc indeed right? The India Love situation, all that. Hit the comments with it. Let's talk about it all. Once again, I was a huge fan of the Game, but the Game did a lot of sucker shit over the years. You know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff that's being said isn't actual factual, and I'm not just going to put that kind of jacket on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So hit the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm up out here. Peace.